Hello everyone and welcome back to Alex Elliott Golf. This week's tip is all about how you can eradicate the slice from your golf game. Now, this is a shot a lot of amateurs play with, and to be honest, I think a lot of amateurs dread this shot because it's really losing the ball high and out to the right, losing power and accuracy. So why does this occur? Well, without digressing too much, there's several reasons why we can hit a slice, but the main point is our face is open relative to our path. So how are we going to take the slice out of your golf game? Well, it'll be a lot harder to change most amateurs' impact factors. So without that, we're going to change our backswing and hopefully give this golf club a better chance of getting a more consistent square delivery to the golf ball. So let's talk about 3 simple tips that's going to help you eradicate the slice from your golf game. So firstly, let's take our really good athletic posture, stance and grip. So I've got my nice posture, nice grip, and let's make a nice backswing. Now, a common trait for a lot of people that slice the golf ball is this cupped left wrist. Now, you can see that my logo is pointing out to the right. So this is going to give me a very open face into impact or weak, whatever expression you want to use. So I want you to make your backswing feeling like you're going to point that logo to the sky to give us nice flat left wrist. This is going to give us a lot stronger club face, give us a better chance of bringing that club face square into impact. Now, if you looked on tour and looked at people that bow their left wrist, so the complete opposite to people that cup it, we're talking about Dustin Johnson, John Ram. So I want you to give me your John Ram and Dustin Johnson impression. Let me show you that one more time. So a common trait for people that slice the ball is a cupped left wrist. Let's give me your Dustin Johnson and John Ram impression. So we're going for that flat left wrist, and that's what the bow would be at the other extreme. So give me that logo that's pointing to the sky, not out to the right. So my second top tip for people that slice the golf ball is, let's create a little bit more depth in the backswing. A common trait for people that slice the golf ball is that there's not a lot of depth and they pick the golf club up during the backswing. Now this will promote an out to in path and weak impact conditions. So how are we going to create a little bit more depth? So I'm going to put the golf club across my chest in order to drill this move. We're going to give you a little bit more hip turn to introduce that more depth into the backswing. I'm going to sit up into my right glute, my left knee is going to come across, and you can see that again. Make a nice shoulder rotation. I've sat up into my right glute and my left knee has come across. Now this is going to get my golf club more depth in the backswing rather than picked up. Let me show you that all in full. So nice hip turn and nice depth into the backswing. This is going to give me a lot more of a greater chance of bringing that golf club back on plane into a better impact position. So the final key tip in order to eradicate your slices, let's stay centered over the golf ball. The most common thing I see people that slice the golf ball is a big sway on the backswing and a big sway all behind the golf ball on the way through. Now the key thing about this is, because we're swaying the backswing and now we're behind the golf ball, we're hitting the golf ball a lot later in our arc. And if we talk about the golf swing, it's a big circle. So we have an arc on the backswing and an arc on the follow through. The later we hit the golf ball on the arc, the further left our path is, the greater our slice will be. So if we try and stay centered over the golf ball, keep our sternum over the golf ball, our head over the golf ball, make a nice turn, staying centered, but with your best Adam Scott and Justin Rose impression, and staying centered on the golf ball on the way through, promoting to a nice finish on the follow through. Now the key thing about that is we're hitting the golf ball right at the bottom of the arc, not late in the arc and left, promoting that slice. Thank you for watching this week's tip on Alex Elliott Golf. If you now can eradicate a slice from your golf game, give me a comment down below. And as always, don't forget to subscribe to keep up to date with everything Alex Elliott Golf, whether it be the caddy diaries, tips and course vlogs.